Welcome back to Got No Control Podcast. I am your host, RONEK. And before I introduce my special guest today, I want to invite you guys to head over to GotNoControl.com and check out our official merchandise, t-shirts, hoodies, and so much more. GotNoControl.com. And today we're coming live and direct from the beautiful city of Los Angeles. We're at the B-Boy Summit, and I want to introduce my special guest today, Hex.
Hey, mucho gusto, hermano. Yeah, good link up finally, my brother.
Yeah, it's a long time coming.
Appreciate all you do for the graph scene and backing up la gente, bro. All the different etapas, all the different stages and ages of our culture, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Always, brother. It means a lot coming from you. You're definitely a legendary style writer full of history. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy for the opportunity. And let's jump into this, brother. I want to start by getting into painting graffiti, right? When you're in the zone of painting graffiti, what does graffiti do for you?
But look, bro, there's different aspects of graph, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's been to rebel against something else, bro. At one time, it was to put up messages, bro. Just like in the early '80s, bro. Phantom was here from New York. My homeboy Phantom.
Yeah.
He would do the outlines and the shadows, bro, and he would put a message against the war, or he would put a message against homelessness.
Okay.
And so sometimes graffiti itself was to go against the current or the limitations of society to be able to put your protests up with what it is that you're trying to back up or what it is that you're trying to stand up against, bro.
Definitely.
So that's part of what graffiti meant in the beginning, bro. Getting up and also the escapism also, bro. You know what? Taking over all the factories on the railroad tracks, bro, from Hollydale all the way into Paramount, all the way through Compton. Kazoo was there. He saw the whole thing, bro, as a kid. He was 12 years old. He was 12 years old.
And is it fair to say that through this culture that we love so much, which is graffiti, you were able to express and speak a different language? And by a different language, I mean something that's not understandable by the general public?
Well, that's what it is, bro. It was our language, homie.
Yeah.
It was our voice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At a time, bro, where we had limitations, bro. You know, all these trendy writers and they're, you know, they're looked at through society now as these, oh man, you know, invite this dude here to this. Back then, bro, all the art schools used to bag on us, bro. Put us out, that's fake. That's all the cops were arresting, bro. We'd be, especially in Paramount, bro, running from the ghetto birds, bro, on a regular, bro. Yeah, getting shot at on a regular basis. But the thing is, bro, was
at Paramount. You remember how it was that thing? You were working at Paramount Swap Meet. You were working at Paramount Swap Meet with Chris Glove Taylor's daddy. And you were just, man, I love you for that. Yeah, because you would let us in. You would let us into the swap meet. It only cost like a dime or like a quarter at the time, remember? Yeah. And come on. And yeah. And he just,
that was 83?
Yeah, 83, 84.
Yeah. And how do you pursue it?
I was a little boy,
how do you pronounce it? Kazoo?
Kazoo, yeah. Kazoo, yeah. The West Coast Band, Project Bloodian.
Yeah, I heard it. West Coast Bandos in the building.
You know, serving MCs like string accordions. That's how we get it, because we battle boys. And I ain't gonna lie to you, on the West Coast, on the East Coast, it stood for Breaker Boys.
Yeah.
But on the West Coast, the B in B-Boy stood for Battle Boys. Okay. And that's all I seen. Like, what is that guy? Oh, he's a battle boy. What is that guy? He's a battle boy. And those are the dudes that I would break against.
Okay.
The battle boy guy, I didn't know no better. I would do graffiti against.
Yeah.
Those are the dudes that I was trying to rap against. You know what I mean? And because I didn't know nothing but hip hop.
How was it seeing something that you never seen or understand and being like, damn, I want to do that?
I didn't see a whole bunch of people like them, and I only see one dude that really I admired, and that was my homeboy, Baby Flex, and then he Gilbert, that was Indio, and he introduced me to a guy named Baby New York, and Baby Sam, that's his little brother, and they were showing me, you know, what hip hop was.
Okay.
You know, and then I got introduced to Hex through a friend of mine named this is a good friend of mine. His name is Jonathan Chatal.
Shout out to him.
And they called him Pinky, and they called him a lot of different things. And he's Chino Verdes, you know, and he's a gangster, and he owns his whole block, and he got low writers out there all day, every day, and his whole family's out there, and it's a good ass man, you know, and I love him.
Shout
He
out
introduced
to
me
him,
to
man.
Hex, and it gave me a way to, you know, focus my attention to. And we were a lot of things. We were NTS, and we were individual toys. We went through all that. I met this man when I was 13 years old, you know.
Let me ask you this, brother. For those that will tune in that don't understand how hip hop and graffiti live in the same realm,
Yes, sir.
can you explain a little bit about
I was a
what is the
breakdancer.
meaning of hip hop to graffiti?
Wow, hip hop is graffiti, and graffiti is hip hop, and I can't explain to you how all the elements blend the way that they blend, because it's all. Even look at him, he got chills. We're talking. Look, he's asking because he got chills. Yeah, man. You know, from my perspective, and I have my own. It was life saving.
Okay.
It was something that I could focus on because I've been in level 4 prisons.
Yeah.
I got a 51645 Y number.
Okay.
I'm someone who was there with Bullet Loco.
Yeah.
You know who Bullet Loco is? He's from San Diego.
Okay.
I was with Sebo, cowboy from up north.
Okay.
You know the rappers. You know what I'm talking about? Because he's a rapper. See, your primo over there.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I was there with Trey D from Long Beach. You know, they
Okay.
called him the Grinch.
Yeah.
And we used to rap with each other. And when he got out, he just, you know, blew up. You know, we're a part of all that. We're a little chunk, a little diamond in the hip hop wall.
Okay.
We're not part of the brick. We're not just a brick. We're part of this. Because I didn't know nothing else. I'm not black, white, or Mexican. I mean, I'm Samoan and Puerto Rican. I didn't want to be a Southsider or a Norteño or a Crip or a Blood. I wanted to be a graffiti writer all my life. And I met people that were the same way as me.
But he was there, homie.
Yeah.
You know, Samoans back in Carson, bro, back in the days, the Blue City Strutters.
Yeah.
And all kinds, the Alpha Mata family. Hey, bro, chill. The Alpha Mata family in Paramount, bro, they were hardcore. And you, Val Alfamata, bro, Darren Alfamata, Julie Alfamata.
Yeah.
And they were, yeah, exactly.
Primo.
So the thing is this, bro, to answer your initial question,
Yeah.
Come pick me up and take me home.
this has been a voice to the voiceless, bro.
Okay.
All right. Graffiti itself was initiated, bro, as a form of exclamation or protest or a form of putting out your voice, bro, when society does not allow it, bro. You know what I
Okay.
mean? You get busted, bro, by one time. You're chased by ghetto birds. You're shot at, bro, on a regular basis. But guess what?
Learn that.
Yeah. So, but this was
to be all city.
something that could not be stopped, bro. You know
Okay.
what, bro? I closed my eyes in the middle of the night. It was, 10, 11 years old.
Yeah.
And boom, I would see these massive walls, bro, with color. I'd break out, get out there, go down the railroad tracks, and I was rocking it by moonlight for years, bro, for years. That's how I learned.
To see in color.
So, all the tags, all the burners, all the pieces, the terminology came from New York, bro.
Okay.
Before, it was a placas, bro. It was a placas. And it was the West Coast form of craft, bro.
Yeah.
My father is El Nabo, bro. He was a leader of a gang in Mexicali.
Okay.
And before he came out to L.A., homie. And so, all of the escritura, all of the script, all of the placazos, bro. But back then, the color palettes
Yeah.
were very limited, bro.
Okay.
Back then, the color palettes were what you could get, bro.
Okay.
Swap meet cans, flags, lo que había. You
Yeah.
would get up, but it was meant to mark territory and to proclaim that, bro, estamos controlando. These are our blocks. In Gotham Street in Bell Gardens.
Yeah.
That's where I first started graph in 1976 when they made the bicentennial quarter, bro.
Okay.
All right, 1976, bro, was a year that there was there was no cell phones, bro. There was no form of public communication, bro. So there was a strangler, right, that was sodomizing children and cutting their necks, bro, right? Yeah, and he was like literally going after, bro, and they killed one of my homeboys, bro. One of my friends at Ford Park in 1976. Cut his head, threw him at the pond with another little kid. A couple months later, they find another child sodomized and his body strangled and thrown on the side of the road in Southgate, bro.
Okay.
So everyone on the streets were after this dude, bro, until the cops finally caught him. But back then, it was a Bell Gardens locals, the King Cobras, bro. There was all kinds of heads running through Bell Gardens, bro.
Okay.
And not only that, but Maravilla in East L.A, Brooklyn Avenue, bro.
Yeah.
Brooklyn, the 710 freeway. I was an altar boy, bro, at La Soledad, which
So is it fair to say that Bell Gardens was home for you?
well, that and that, bro, because that's where we went to church, bro. As kids, my pop, everyone was there, the Ramirez's.
Yeah.
And so we'd go, I was altar boy, and then boom, that night we were hitting the streets. That's where I first learned how to use spray cans, bro.
Okay.
Was in Brooklyn Avenue, Maravilla, New York Street, Fisher, Hamill, all those streets going down McDonald, bro, to the CHP, bro.
So on your travel from Bell Gardens,
we all were there all the time,
to
bro.
LA.
Yeah, Nelly, grab this, please. Okay, thanks. All right. So let me get it. So look, Bell Gardens, bro, was the origins of West Coast graffiti for me, but the spray cans was in East L.A, bro. East Los Maravilla, 1976, bro. 1977, 1978, 1979. We would go to a lot of functions in Bell Gardens, bro, by Suva.
Okay.
And they would have jams with DJs and old funk and old soul records, bro, spinning.
Yeah.
And all the cholos would roll up. But all of a sudden, bro, they started playing. The DJ got a hold of a record and it starts boom, boom, boom. Instead of hip hop, a hip it to the hip. What is that, man? What is that? It lasted almost 8 minutes, bro.
Oh, wow.
And it kept talking. I was like, what is that, man?
Yeah.
That was Rapper's Delight, bro. The first thing we heard coming from the east side, that was like, what is that, man? So we had the Watts Prophets in the 1960s, bro.
Yeah.
We had verbal rhymes and communication from La Gente Mexicana, bro. You know, and poetry and everything that came from East L.A. and came from different sections of the city, right?
Okay.
But when we heard Rapper's Delight in 1979 at the Cholo parties at Bell Gardens, so I kept going back every week. I was a chavalo.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, play that song. Hey, what are you doing? Play the song where they're talking, bro.
I want to hear it one more time.
Yeah, it was like 8 minutes long, homie. Play it again.
Yeah.
All right, kid. All right. And I was like, man, play it. He played it again. I went back the next week. Hey, play that song, man. What song? The one where they're talking, bro. The hip hop rappers. What is that, man? Bro, after a while, a chola, an older chola, said, mijo, come here. She gave me the record. I got this for you. Mijo, when we went to the back to Gotham Street, pops and moms would go to Fort Park where they killed my homeboy and they cut his head. They'd stroll down there and I would bump it, bro, on the turntables as loud as it could bump.
Yeah.
All the Mexican neighbors, ¿qué chingadera es eso? ¿Qué es eso? So Pop took that record and he just threw it, bro, and I still have that record, bro, all shattered into pieces, bro.
You still own it to this day?
To this day, it's in the original Hip Hop Shop collection, bro.
Okay.
I have it, and I took it to an interview with the Universal Hip Hop Museum recently.
Yeah.
But that was the origin, bro. Right after, we started hearing super rhymes, bro. We started hearing Spoonie G.
Okay.
The Treacherous 3.
Yeah.
The Funky 4+1.
Yeah.
And we were connected, like what Kazoo said, to Paramount Swap Meet, bro. Different swap meets where Chris the glove, which was Ice-T's DJ.
Yeah.
His pop was a security guard, bro, and I had bodyguards there. I had backup there for days, bro. And but I'll be writing rhymes and doing graffiti, bro, down the railroad tracks. Writing rhymes, doing graffiti, letting all the heads in.
Yeah.
But the records were from New York, bro. Boom. Not only Gap Band, Burn Rubber on Me, you know, The Fantastic Voyage.
Okay.
You started hearing, but all of these New York records with rap started coming out, bro. And it was like, what is that? Malcolm McLaren?
Yeah.
Okay, the first was a Sugar Hill Gang record with the candy cane letters, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, that's done by hand. Man, what is that? Then
That was you.
yeah,
Tripping off that.
then I get pictures from my tios that went to Chicago, New York, of actual subway trains in New York in 1980.
They took pictures of them.
Yeah, bro, but they were Torah. They were, oh yeah, check.
Shit. That fool told me that Revolt or somebody who
It was Zephyr.
Zephyr was his
and-
primo. That's what he told me.
No,
and
no.
I believe that we were toys. But you know what's up? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. That's
Cabrón,
how it goes down.
está tomado. Mira,
Viral, man.
listen. Zephyr
I believe them.
and Revo, and it was cut off the picture.
Yeah.
Later on, I found out that it was Zephyr and Dr. Revolt. My homeboy Zephyr from
Yeah.
New York he's one of the original heads.
white boy.
But he got his name from the Zephyr, the Z Boys,
Yeah,
bro.
the Z-Boys.
Okay.
He's like, Hex. I'm like, are you kidding, homie? I saw your trains back in 1980, 81. And he's like, Hex, I got my name from the West Coast, the white boys at Venice Beach and Santa Monica, homie.
Right.
I said, are you kidding me, homie? Zephyr? He's like, yeah, the Zephyr, the Z Boys, bro.
He got it from down here.
Yeah, but he was busting trains out there. When I saw that, and then Malcolm McLaren record in 1983, Buffalo Gals, and you see Duck Rock on the radio, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, that's it, bro. The next year, in 1984, Graffiti Rock, one episode. Whoever was rich enough to have a VCR, recorded it, bro. Right in Paramount by Wiener Schnitzel, where Doc Patch is, bro.
So back then you would have to have some type of money to have a VCR.
Yeah, homie, we didn't, come on, homie, somos mexicanos. Ya, cabrón, VCR, ¿qué es eso? You know?
Yeah.
But there was a dude from Dog Patch that recorded it. He's like, Hex, man, and what? And the New York City Breakers, like, what? And the Run DMC battling?
Yeah.
The Kumo D and LA Sunshine. Like, what in the world, bro? And the graffiti in the background, bro, were Tats Crew, bro. That was Brim, the original Brim, bro. And BG 183, homie, from the Bronx, bro. And Shane 125, homie.
They came down for the production of the movie, right?
Okay, well, I don't know. The thing is that
Five and everybody.
the thing is, bro, that I saw that in Paramount, Compton. I was like, what is this, homie? Then same year, 1984, we have the Olympics, bro, in downtown off of Exposition.
Okay.
And that's when all of the breakers and poppers, Hector Spin Master from Paramount, Baby New York, all these heads got together, bro, and it was a major explosion of hip hop. By that time, I already started bombing. There were no legal walls, homie, back there. None. It was railroad tracks. It was cutting the fences or jumping them, rocking all the handball courts in elementaries, middle schools, and high schools, bro.
Being in Bell Gardens, you know, and traveling to LA, right?
Yeah.
While you were developing your style as a graffiti writer, was there anybody that influenced your style that you kind of looked at and be like,
Look, bro, Zephyr, back then, when I saw those trains, I was blown. And there was a dude that wrote Wish, bro.
Okay.
And I was like, what is that? And not only that, Phase 2, bro.
Phase 2.
Phase 2 in Italy, before he died, he mentioned Hex from L.A. That it continued the style that he was trying to put up in those trains back in the 1970s.
Okay.
And Dado, he was dating Dado's sister, bro, in Italy. Dado from FX Crew.
Okay.
And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. He mentioned, Hex from LA. He's like, yeah, bro. He said that the spirit of hip hop, what it was in the very foundations of beginning, the stylization of lettering,
Yeah.
Homie, he rocked the bubble letters. He rocked all the way to the most mechanical, biometric, complex, alien, wild styles, homie, that were still legible.
Okay.
See, that's the whole deal, bro. You could rock, but someone's got to read it, homie. If it's us, oh, yo, P, H, exactly. That's what it is, bro. That's the foundations of style. It's not just rocking a bunch of squiggles and okay, that's graffiti or a bunch of, but there's a style to it, homie, that from very, very beginning we learned from the cholo. You know, the cholo
but the rules don't.
Yeah.
The rules don't.
Cubo magazine, back in the days.
Yeah.
In the 70s and 80s, bro.
Okay.
Cubo magazine, Teen Angel magazine, the bombas, the cholos. There was a style to it.
Throwing up things with their fingers. They were writing characters with their popping and stuff, holding up their barrios. And I'm looking at Colonia Watts, and I'm seeing this dude holding up like he's doing a King Tut. He's throwing up a W and a C, and I'm like, wait. That's Watts Colonia Wiggins. Oh wow! Look at how 18th Street does it. Look how Temple Street hits their shit. You know, look at how these fools from Drifters and everybody in McCarthy Park. I'm from Compton, so I'm all city in Compton, and I'm going through every block in Compton is a different neighborhood. They Crips and Bloods out there, homie. I gotta fight with these fools, and they ain't taking my folks' pain. They ain't doing my folks no video kind of way.
Yeah.
You know.
So, homie, what I had mentioned is that there's chronicled graffiti on the West Coast in published books, bro, all the way back to 1914.
Okay.
West Coast, bro, L.A., West Coast, all the way to Harbor City, bro.
Okay.
All right. 1920s, 1930s, 1940s, bro. The East L.A., bro. All of the.
I just want to make sure this is right here.
Yeah, East L.A., bro. All of the Zoot Suit riots. Yeah, the Pachucos, exactly.
And the Navy. My dad was in the Navy.
How was it entering the graffiti world, right? But then the cholos not understanding what it was.
Right. Yeah, but it was different. You got to understand. Look. The thing is, back then that's all we had as a form of communication. The placas, but it was all territorial. Prison letters had some of the dopest script and letters, bro, that we got a hold of on Gotham Street. We got a hold of it. It's a trip, bro. Incredible.
Now my name is the barrio. Now my name
pen drawings.
You see the crew on the side. Now my name is the barrio, and crews are on the side, and people from the barrios are like, no, because it's a different type of mania.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, back then that's all we had. That was a form of expression. It was a form of maintaining territory. It was a form of communication amongst ourselves. You know, not only on the walls, but like I said, in cartas.
Okay.
Right? But when I saw that New York flavor, bro, in 1980, and I saw the trails, bro, on the Malcolm McLaren Duck Rock by Don D. White, homie, by Dondi, which is a style master, homie. So it had to transition from the script. We already used spray cans, bro, on the West Coast. It didn't come somewhere that we had never used a spray can. We already knew stylization, right? But it transformed that into this New York flavor. Into this using colors and pinks and oranges and yellows and aquas and blues and purples. We never did that on the streets, bro.
How important was it to be a graffiti writer but carry style? Like coming out, if you didn't have style, I'm sure they wouldn't let you paint.
Homie, we were all toys. I didn't have examples around me. There were no other writers in Paramount that, I'm gonna, or even LA. Pops was in the unions at MacArthur Park, bro. All through the years of the Radiotron, he was there for 30-something years. Homie, so I was back and forth to downtown, back and forth. And bro, I didn't, at that time, in Paramount, in Southgate, in Compton, where my family, all los tíos, all the primos, I didn't have other writers to base style off. I had to make stuff up off of what I saw, bro. So I was hitting the walls, the factories, the schools, non-stop, the riverbeds.
By yourself?
By myself, solo, homie. And he would roll up scares, chaos, drift from Mentorship. White boy Pango, bro. And all these heads, but I was developing out of big sparkles, highlights, 3D. Like, dude, what is that, bro?
Yeah.
And I was rocking all the B-boy jackets back then, bro.
For those who don't understand what a b-boy jacket is, can you explain how important that was to you and what a b-boy jacket signifies?
Look, bro, I was introduced to B-boyism by Baby New York.
Okay.
That moved from Brooklyn to Compton in 1982, bro.
Okay.
The baddest breaker in all of LA.
He was a breaking too.
And he went heads up with everyone, bro. Especially the Legacy, bro. Infinity Club. He was at the Radiotron on a regular basis.
Okay.
He was battling everyone, bro, and he was hardcore. His concept was, in Paramount with Portal Rock, with all the heads that were in it, he's like, bro, we're gonna battle, we're gonna go at it, but you cannot use cardboard at all. You gotta do on black asphalt, you gotta do on cement, head spins.
Do you remember Slap Rock? He had a ball spot on his hand from doing head spins, drills on the asphalt.
You couldn't be a sissy, bro, like using a cardboard.
Not with that dude.
So if you put a cardboard down, that was kind of like a bad look.
Yes.
He's like, nah, homie, if you're gonna be down with the crew and be a b-boy,
stupid.
then you gotta do it straight. Windmills, handcuffs, 1990s head spins. I'm talking about 100 head spins, bro, on cement and on black asphalt in Paramount, bro.
Oh, wow.
He was he was one Hex. He said these are Kangos, bro. Hex, these are gazelles, homie. Hex, this is how you sport your belt buckles, bro.
Is that what they do in New York?
Yeah, but they had them in downtown LA. Homie. We had to go and hunt spots to rack Kangos, to rack the belt buckles. These are Pumas. Those are Pumas. But
What were some of the spots, if you don't mind sharing, that you would have to go and kind of go up there?
That was the problem. Remember, they would ask, hey, where you get your streaks from? Hey, where you get your scriber from?
Yeah. Well, back then, homie, we would rack paint from Ace Hardware stores all over. Ace Hardware stores, bro.
Where you get your streak from?
Shops, bro. Like
Get off my bumper. Nick, I said, be at Hex. Like, hey, Hex, where'd you get it from? I'm not going to tell you, but the art store down there in Hollydale, down the street, because you guys are going to burn it. And sure enough, me and Skaz from NTS, we went and burned that shit. And then I had to walk in back. There wasn't no Michaels back then, mijo. There wasn't no Michaels back then, mijo. It was an art store that somebody put up and they slipped. And they put stuff out there where we could grab it.
So how many stories you say it would take to get an outfit?
I'm 13.
How many stories we have to hit?
That's down the street. Wait, NTS?
Broadway.
That's down the street. That's down the street down Vernon.
That's what they had it at.
Hook up.
Yeah.
That's NTS. That's how we used to get out. And this guy right here showed everybody from NTS how to get out. You get me?
Okay.
Notorious Kings were shown how to get out by Hex.
Okay.
So look, bro, back then, bro, the culture was developing and it exploded in Los Angeles, bro.
Yeah.
The hip-hop culture. And hip-hop came to a place that already had poetry, already had DJs, already had poppers, all the popping, the locking, all that, bro, that you see on Beat Street, besides the breaking, came directly from the West Coast,
So
bro.
West Coast already had the pop
All the poppers were the baddest poppers, bro.
Yeah.
When they sent that shit to New York,
The pantomime, the puppetry, all of that, bro.
Tony Basil, and that fool up those on.
Here, speak.
That was Tony Basil, and oh Mickey, you're so fine. No, that's what's up. And it was rest in peace. It was Ozone.
Rest in peace.
Shabadoo. And they were on Soul Train. They were at Lockers.
Being in the Compton, Paramount, and Bell Gardens area, at what point do you start shifting towards LA?
You know what, bro? We ended up, because of the gang fights, there were 30 cholos on Gotham Street, bro, back then. Pops was gonna go out there and throw down. We were, all kinds of stuff, bro, was happening. They ended up moving from Bell Gardens. We came from downtown LA, bro. I was born John Wesley Community Community Hospital, right where Trade Tech is today.
Okay.
LA Trade Tech.
Yeah.
We grew up on Lucas and Marymount.
Okay.
Right on top, right above Lucas and West and 3rd Street, bro. Right where K2S, STN Familia, where they're at, bro.
And not to get too deep into this question, but how was it at home for Hex? So you come from like a big family?
Look, bro. Look. We moved from LA to HB, Huntington Park, and there was all kinds of robberies, bro, all kinds of stuff. We went from HP to Bell Gardens, bro. Gotham Street in the 70s, bro. And that's where all the, you know, like I told you, man, all the street fights, all the gang, the murders that were happening back then. From there, we ended up moving to Southgate, bro. Paramount, we had family right in front of Dominguez High School. And then Southgate, Hollydale area that connects to Paramount and connects to Compton on the other side of the riverbed. So we had hardcore deals and family in Paramount as well, bro, and in Compton, bro.
So you had a big family.
Well, we had back then it was active, bro, and deals handled stuff, bro. And so at that point, that's where hip hop explodes, and that's where I just started developing style from what I learned from Baby New York, the B-Boys. There was a dope dude, bro, named Gnome from Kraftwerk, bro, that has a record, bro. And Melo Alvarez is right there too.
Shout out Melo Alvarez.
Radiotron.
So I know you mentioned that you were MCing.
Oh yeah, that was the beginning, bro. That was automatic. I was a better rapper than I was a graffiti writer, bro.
Did you have an MC name?
Well, Hex, bro.
That was your MC name?
Hex. My name's Hector, bro. So since the beginning it was Hex, running around East L.A., running around downtown L.A., and then when they came back to Paramount, it was the same exact thing. The culture itself, bro. That record with a bunch of talking and stuff, I mimicked that, bro. I wrote my own, you know, lyrics.
People coming from Downey, people coming from Warren High, from Downey High, to try to come battle him, and they were with it. And we were sitting up in there, and I'm 13 years old, 14 years old. Man, I'm telling you, they coming through. No, he had to do from Company. There was a beatbox that was shitting on everybody. But check it out. The Fat Boys had just come out. And some dude from Downey High came down through there with 5 minutes of funks on a big ass radio. And we all went to go check it out. Let's see what's going on. Why is Hector coming out there in the front? And didn't nobody see nobody behind him. And the dude came out there and he started doing his little rap, 5 minutes of funk or whatever. And then Hex came out there. And 5 minutes of funk, and I ain't never heard Hex rap in my life. And he's like, I'm the Hex, I'm the shooter. I'm one of a kind bitch. He's rapping MC, and he's shitting on this dude. And everybody's like, ooh. And then he did some shit with the people, with the Fat Boys did, like, for all of y'all with Isaac Ragno, this is my homie, the human beatbox. And he was some dude named Ayla from Compton. And he was like,
is there any recorded songs out there that we can listen to?
You know what, homie? The thing is this, bro. We're building up to 1986, bro. And 1986, with all the deaths that happened, I had to make a choice, bro, whether keep going with lyrics or go all the way with graph. And I chose graph. I put down the mic for the spray can, bro.
And what do you think fuse that decision in you to say, you know what, I love graffiti more?
Look, my brother, what happened is this. In Paramount, bro, I started building it from nothing to the point where it started being mimicked all over. And then after, you started seeing dudes with the B-boy jackets. B-boy jackets were a dress code for a B-boy that had full graffiti on the back of who you were, your name, your crew.
The denim jackets.
Exactly. And so I was hitting them for Baby New York, for Basketball Sal, his cousin with the chip tooth, for Night, for a bunch of heads I was hitting. Later, heads from MTS, you know, were Dagger, a bunch of heads, man. They didn't have no money, so they'd go out there and rack a bunch of Liquitex and airbrushes, and that's how they paid me. I was like, I didn't even know how to use an airbrush. Like, cool, all right, homie, cool. And I'd hook them up their jackets. Now, the stencil cap, bro, the stencil cap
Yeah.
that they call it the hex cap in Europe.
Okay.
Was never meant for a wall, bro. That was, you know, the sensor. You cut out the thing, put your finger in it. That was meant for the back of b-boy jackets, bro.
Oh, that's how
I
you got
made
developed.
it in 1984, bro, with TGO. My first crew was RMC. The Rap Master crew in Compton, bro.
Okay.
Rap Master in Paramount.
Okay.
The second crew was MBR, Masters of Bombing and Rap.
Okay.
That was 1983. First crew was 1982. My next crew was TGO. That was 1984.
TGO.
That was Maestro, Legend, Bookworm, Lady Tracy.
Okay.
Different heads that were in it at that time. TGO, the gifted ones.
It was TGO from other
Paramount,
writers.
Compton, Southgate.
Okay.
That was our areas where we bombed and hit and everything. The gifted ones, yeah.
Okay.
Or taking graffiti over. And so so that was now 85 was the Battle Boys.
Okay.
And the Battle Boys had this, look, this is Baby New York.
They all Baby
Here's
Boys.
Boogaloo Shrimp. This is the glove. That's the glove.
Nice tea.
Yeah.
So 1985 was the Battle Boys. That was Beatbox that he mentioned. A-Love, Big V. They call him Fila V back then. He wears a 10X jacket, homie, that I hit up.
Yeah. 10X?
10X, homie.
Oh, wow.
Big ol' Moreno.
That guy was big.
Yeah. And he would handle, bro. We'd be bombing. I'd be standing on his shoulders, just hitting walls or hitting trains or freight trains on Big V, bro.
Big V.
Compton. Big ol' from the Battle Boys.
Yeah.
And then Sinloke, OG Sinloke. You could see his music, bro.
Yeah.
And he was in Banging on Wax.
Okay.
Yeah, he was one of the Crip with the Freddy Krueger mask.
Okay.
That's my homeboy Sinloke from Compton and Paramount. And there were different DJ Style.
DJ Style.
OG, Jesse Campion, bro. And we would rock jams, rock parties, go out there, battle all the time, bro, holding a mic, battling. And at that point, bro, is when the transition happened, bro. 84 to 85,
Yeah.
and then 86, bro. Right after Toddy T dropped the Battle Ram.
Okay.
The Battle Ram, you know, as soon as that happened, DJ Pooh, Mixmaster Spade starts dropping there, and then you started seeing everyone return to slanging, bro, on the streets.
Oh, okay.
Slanging crack, bro, on the street, all over Paramount, all over Compton, all over Linwood, all over Watts.
Yeah.
And what happened is this, in 86 is when I started seeing death after death. Everyone had Uzis at the time in the West Coast. Everyone, bro.
So for everyone that sees those movies from back then, that was real life.
No, it was 86. So it went from 85 to 86. And what happened with the Latinos? What happened with the Latinos is they started transitioning to the disco. You know what's her Susie Q? When I hear music, all that. So what happened is. So what happened is this, bro. That the dudes that were hard on the streets went hardcore into the streets, slinging crack. The dudes that wanted all the cha-cha girls and all the disco and the party boy shirts and the Nissan trucks and all that, they went to the Casa, Don Quixotes. They transitioned to that, but they were still selling the powder cocaine, bro. They were still slanging, right? But the ones on the streets, that's where Baby New York gets arrested, bro. He's still in prison to this day in 2024 from 1986.
Oh, wow.
To this day, bro. And so that's when I saw everything change. I took off to New York at that time looking for B-boys, looking for MCs, looking for DJs, and homie, they were slinging out there too, homie. And so I was out there for a while, bro, in Manhattan. And when I came back here, I was just like, man, bro, like I went out there, I saw some of the writers that were there, Sketch and different heads in Manhattan and in Brooklyn, where Baby New York was from, Flatbush. And when I came back to LA, bro, I was just like, man, you know what, bro? Forget trying to rap. Forget trying to, what I'm gonna do is go all the way for graffiti. 1987? And 1988, bro, the first graffiti convention by Carmelo Alvarez and Frame. What's up, Zender? What's up, homie? Good to see you, bro. So that was the very first graffiti convention, bro. What's up, homie? What's up, familia?
Did you see the awards?
What awards?
The awards for everybody, all collectible. You got the awards for the poppers, breakers, people, everybody got an award. Mine were,
Wow.
over here. Yeah,
y'all got they're like, Xander, the wars. I'm like, I poured my heart on those things. They came
Man,
with
it's CGO. All right, carnal. That's homeboy Xander, bro. He's in TGO. So the first graffiti convention, I didn't know there were so many writers, homie. We came from Paramount. We came, Night Owl was there, bro. Different heads were there, and all of a sudden I meet dudes from different crews around the city, bro.
Okay, so you didn't let the negativity consume you in. You found a way to still stay hip hop 100%.
It was hip hop, bro. So graffiti for us was linked directly to hip hop outside of the gangs from the 70s, bro. Back then it was just graffiti for the gangs. It was graffiti on the streets.
So it's separated because of certain things going on. Because individuals didn't want to be all part of that. Some people wanted to find they were weirdos. And we were misfits. And that's what they called us straight up, straight out. I ain't watering it down. We were the ones that, and look, I want that, and now they gotta ask, and they gotta answer, and things are different.
And this is still 1987.
87, 88.
Okay.
87, 88. When we went to the first graffiti convention, homie, I already had style for 10 years straight, bro. I already had developed characters. I already had developed letter styles, bro. I didn't have anything to compare to except the stuff through hip hop. But then we met heads, Skill from UTI, my brother. We met heads from STN. Cash Lalo from STN was a homeboy that would write me, and they had a crazy style with letters that unfolded like scripts, bro. That's why I always loved that K2S STN style. That was my homeboy Lalo, Cash from STN. I met heads from West Coast artists, man. Crayon was there, man.
From the Bay.
From SF. From San Francisco. He was the king of San Francisco. I had just gotten back from New York, bro. And I was already, man, all the deaths, all the backstabbing, hip hop is not the same. I'm going back to New York, bro. I'm going back. I'm gonna live over there, do my graffiti out there, get a wife out there, do what I have to do. And because of that graffiti convention in 1988 by Carmelo and El Frame, I ended up staying in LA, bro. And that's where everything unfolds, bro. The next year, 89, I saw who's the dopest dude in characters. That dude that just moved from Hawaii, Slick. And I say, hey, homie, I want to battle that dude. What? I want to battle that dude. Because we came from battle. To us, B-boys is not just breakers, but it's battle boys, bro. Battle boys. So we had years of that under our belt and battling entire crews and rhymes, battling and DJing, everything, bro.
I know that was a very impactful moment for graffiti culture in LA in the beginning. That battle between you and him. Why do you think it was so important to the culture?
Look,
that was on national TV.
That was after.
That was on national TV.
The first one was at the Belmont Tunnel, 1989.
Get there.
I called them out. By the time I got there, homie, we were racking all the paint, bro. From Ace Hardware, from any hardware stores we could find it from. So when I get there, I didn't know what cans I had. I didn't know, what colors I had, bro. It was just everything that we just came out, ran into the cars, bro. Cats flying everywhere. We're getting chased.
The battle is full.
But when we get there, bro, it was accumulated, bro. And so here's all the cans, and he was already starting his piece, bro. Him on the throne with the crown. And so what I did through battling, bro, I just analyzed where he was at. I was measuring his speed, and he had some really dope characters back then, homie. Really dope use of color, like almost like airbrushing, bro. I was using full color because of my years of rocking b-boy jackets, rocking illegal pieces, all through the southeast cities, bro. But when after the 1988 graffiti convention, that's when I realized this is the top dude. You might as well go for him,
So the graffiti, you said the graffiti expo was a shift in the graffiti culture. Where
it was a first organized event where you saw dudes from all around the city, homie.
Okay.
I didn't know there was so many writers, bro, because I was the only main writer in all of my cities, bro.
Yeah.
For years, bro.
Yeah.
So people try to front, oh, Hex came out in 1989 or 8, whatever, homie. There's no way I could have come with the stuff that I came with if I just started that year, not back in 76 when I was doing cholo letters and drawings and Cuvo magazine stuff, and then later when hip hop came in 1980, bro. So that whole evolution of style is a natural progression that no one could fake, bro. It doesn't matter who in the world, you cannot fake style, bro.
Definitely not.
At all, period, bro.
Did you ever think that battle was gonna be that big?
Not at all, homie. I was just battling their top dude. And I came at it the same way. I analyzed how I got there late, homie, from rack and paint. And then when I get there, I saw how quickly he was painting, where he was at, because I could gauge it, bro, from the years of just bombing, right? So I was gauging where he was at, and what I did, instead of giving him my plan, I started just building the background, bro. And people were like, man, what's he doing? It doesn't matter, homie, what I'm doing. I started laying in the fades of a sky, and people, I learned that from the New York subway trains, bro, where they would do the color fades, bro. So I was doing all of those fades, bro. I put a dirt road going out into a castle, with a lone dude up there and a rat. You know, I had a pet rat back then, bro. So a rat just jumping. I did lightning hitting effects that no one had ever seen with spray cans, bro. I did full energy lightning bolts, bam, hitting with the sparks and the chunks and a rat jumping. But I was gauging what he was doing. He did himself on a throne with a giant scorpion next to him because he had a pet scorpion. So he had a big old So when I saw that being the strongest element, I said, cool, I got him, bro. I did Medusa, which is a Greek mythological gorgon, a character with the snake heads. And I had all my caps from the b-boy jackets. I said, I'm going to use those to do all the veins in the eyes. So I took his scorpion, the big scorpion, flipped it upside down, had Medusa just shaking it, bro, with a big spear.
And it's off of the top of the
everything,
head.
it was just boom. And so I had a letter scheme, TSO. It stood for taken slick out, and him trapped in a glass crack pipe. A glass, so it was just all the hip hop effects of battling, bro. And so second day, and he starts backpedaling, bro. They come and here's the scorpion, Medusa killing it, bro. And that was his strongest thing that he had, bro. I already had all the background put in, the clouds, the sky, the lightning. There was an environment, bro. I didn't just, put my name up, but I wanted to create a story, bro. Create an environment, bro. And then the next day, I saw how quickly he was trying to do an executioner killing Medusa, and he was trying to combat, and then that's when I rocked the letters, bro. I was dead tired, homie. I had been busting and busting, and then by the end of that, bro, the third day, he had Risk do his letters, bro. So he didn't even rock his own letters back then. And then Crayon was like, Hex, let me get him, bro. Let me jump in. I'll take out Risk. And I was like, nah, homie. This is a LA battle between me and if it's me and Slick, it ended up me versus the Aerosolics. That was their crew. And the third day, he was just like, oh man, you could just see it. All the streets knew, man, Hex took him out. The pictures in all the history books is me after 3 days, homie. Right when we said 3 p.m. on the third day, it's over. And it's him after 5 days going back and touching up. So the photographs that were taken of that battle, it was me after 3 days, him after 5 days of touching up, bro, for the photo.
And what was the reason to have a rematch? Because you guys won twice, right?
Homie, to me, it was already set. We battled, it was cool, whatever. I mean, whatever. I had a studio on Pico Rivera, bro, that I traded artwork for the whole top floor, bro. And Otto, they painted all the LAPD buses, the Coca-Cola buses, and so I had a whole hey, homie, stop whistling. We're doing an interview. So look,
Yeah, the whole studio.
yeah, he's whistling at all the chicks that go by, bro. Cabron. So the thing is that at that point, they set me up, homie. Frame's mom worked at the Levitt's yard, bro.
Yeah.
And then they ended up calling the media. I didn't know there was going to be a bunch of news reporters.
Oh, so you didn't know that was coming?
Nothing, homie.
Oh.
To me, he calls me, hey, Hex, last time it wasn't fair and, we want to battle again. I said, homie, anytime you want to battle, cool, bro. We'll go back at it. But this time, we're going to have official judges.
Okay.
Last time, you're changing the story, but on the streets, everyone knew what happened on the first battle at the Belmont.
Yeah.
I said, this time, we're going to have judges. They're like, cool. What they did, they went ahead and... yeah.
One of my favorite songs when you did Cars Over, you did the Gary Living joint. What's up, let me see. What's up, y'all? What's up, bro?
That's Mark Simpson. No, that's Big Grim. That's Big Grim.
Big Grim.
Nice, man.
That's homeboy. Big Grim. All right, homie. All right. So, what was your question?
We were talking about the rematch and how you didn't know that.
I had no idea, bro. What happened is Frame and Slick set it up to clown me on national television, bro.
Yeah.
So they called all of the news reporters. They called just all kinds of people were there, homie. I didn't know. So again, I went out. I got cans made, homie. I had a dude from the auto painting place.
Yeah.
That he worked as a tank mechanic, bro. Back in the days, bro. But he would make his own spray cans.
Okay.
So I went and said, look, homie, I'll trade you artwork. I'll do murals. I'll do whatever. But give me my own cans. I'm gonna roll up there with my own colors, bro. Plus all the stuff that I'll rack.
Oh, so you came with custom colors?
I came with custom colors made out of automotive paint, bro.
Oh, wow.
So made into, and I said, just put extra pressure in it, bro. I was used to busting with high pressure cans, bro. We had a fat can and we had stocks. That's why everything I hit is just stock tips, bro.
Okay.
Stocks. I mean, it's fine. You could read it, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what it was. I roll up there. I had heads come from one dude, Papo from Bell Gardens Locals, Vidal, my homeboy Vidal, Bam from NTS. Different heads rolled up there, and we ended up going at it another 3 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, would you say it's fair to say that this kind of opened the wider eye to the world to understand who Hex was and where he comes from?
Bro, I wasn't concerned with pumping myself up.
Yeah.
That wasn't my objective. Like, yo, I'm this and what it is, bro, is that hip hop and expression and the power of battling, bro. That's what it was. So this time, the judges were there. He busted. He had a dope train, bro. He's a super dope artist, homie. Slick, I love his work, homie.
Okay.
Super dope. A New York train, bro.
Shout out to Slick.
And homeboy Slick, bro. So what I did is I did the same thing. He started painting his strongest element, bro. A big old New York train with a monster. So what I did is I just let him paint. I just started rocking a piece. SEAP. 7 sides to an enemy's empire, attempting altered, predetermined persecution. In other words, I'm not battling one slick, homie. I'm battling 7 slicks, homie.
Yeah.
In my mind, I'm not going up against one dude. I'm going up against 7 of them. Okay. Just like what we would do with the MCing back in the days.
Okay.
The next day, when I finished those letters, that's when I took him, turned him upside down, had Freddy Krueger on top of him, about to take him out. So I painted, took off. The word around is that, they painted, they took off. And then I went down there, played pool at the studio, at the auto painting. We played ordered a pizza. I said, homies, let's go back. Let's go back. And
nobody's there.
They brought the lowrider, they brought the blazer, and then by headlight, I just kept painting and painting until the break of dawn the next morning, bro.
Okay.
And when he came, it was almost done, and we had till 3 o'clock, bro.
Oh, you stay there all night?
All night, busting by headlights, painting all night long, because that's how it is with battling, bro. You just go all the way, or you don't do anything, bro.
You were really dialed in.
That's how it was for years of hip hop, bro.
It's hip hop.
Yeah.
Battle Boys.
Coming from the section of Los Angeles that you came from, which was the Bell Gardens, Paramount, Compton area, and ending in
Downtown too.
And downtown too, and ending in Belmont, right, where it's something that was literally for
Homie,
graffiti
my
writers.
parents met at Belmont High School taking English classes, homie.
Oh, wow.
My pop, my mom's,
Yeah.
we lived right above the on Lucas, going up 3rd Street, going up from the Belmont. So
Yeah.
that's where my first 5 years of my life were up there, bro.
Oh,
so
wow.
I knew the Belmont from the time I was a baby, homie.
Yeah.
I would have been there if we didn't move away and ended up with all of the family out in Paramount and
okay, I
Compton
get you.
and Southgate.
And he took man still went out there and shit on Belmont. That's all I'm saying.
So that's what it was, bro. I've always
His friend out there.
held a high respect for Slick.
Yeah.
But the methodologies of trying to set me up on national television
Yeah.
ended up backfiring on them, bro.
Okay.
Because I finished on time, spent the whole night. The judges were already put in place. Whoever, was selected, Jim
Yeah.
Pragoff and Delta 2 from New York, some writer,
Okay.
and some lady, some mural lady, bro. Like,
Okay.
I don't even know how they were selected, but the thing is, bro, he rocked, bro. He rocked. He just didn't finish on time.
He was
and that's what it was. It was just an official battle, and that's it, homie.
So many years after that happened, right? How does it make you feel knowing that you were part of such a monumental historical moment?
You know what, brother? It had to be done because of all the death that I had seen, homie.
Yeah.
So when I put down the mic and picked up the spray can full time, that was everything to me, bro. Busting, painting. Skill would come over sometimes, homie, and I would go to sleep with 3 rows tall of spray paint all the way around, the crib, homie.
Yeah.
And so that's what I did. I went full force. But after the second battle in 1990, that's when I started heading back down to Hollywood through the dude from Cross Colors. The owner of Cross Colors had a lot of business in that area.
Yeah.
I knew a dude from Cheap Comics, Randy.
Yeah.
And he was like, Hex, I want you to paint a big old Batman. I want you to do this. So I was already painting before the battle. And then after the battle, I kept going.
Wait a minute. What about con art? What about con art? What about
Con art came after, homie. Fat Cap was my clothing company from the time that I worked in 1987. I worked for the dude that ended up making Cross Colors, homie.
Okay.
They were called Surf Fetish, right in Vernon, California, bro.
Okay.
And so I learned all the silk screening techniques, bro. The mylar, the film, bro.
This is before streetwear was even a thing.
At all.
Yeah.
I saw their streetwear, which was like surfing and whatever that was. But all the time I was like, I got to do hip hop wear. I got to do graffiti wear.
Yeah.
I got to do my own stuff. And I learned it from them, bro.
Okay.
I was hired as an artist. And then they did the California Mart. They did Estria and some other dudes from the East Coast would come.
Yeah.
And they would see full productions and pieces because that's where I got my spray paint from after a while too, bro. It's just like milking them,
And now that we talk about Fat Cat, which is your clothing brand, can we dive into the hip hop shop?
Sure.
How that came about?
Look, bro, that had to be the hip hop shop. Had to be
the flower shop?
No, homie, that was the flower shop. Look, the hip hop shop had to be created.
Yeah.
Because of everything that I saw in 1986, bro. All the murders in Compton, all the murders in Southgate, all the murders in Huntington Park. My homeboy Abuser was there.
Okay.
When they opened up the door off of Pacific, bro, and all the dudes that got blasted, the blood ran out of the car like a fountain. He was a little kid, like, whoa, that was LAPD just opening up, and all the heads that got killed in 86, 87, bro. So to me, rest in peace, exactly. But the hip hop shop had to be created to bring back the original flavor and culture, the purity of hip hop, bro, before the gangster hip hop was introduced with all the drugs and all the gangs in LA, homie. So my goal was to bring that back, but I was painting, rocking wall after wall down Melrose, bro, and I went and I bombed up that side of where the hip hop shop was. I did a big old Hex and greens, and the owner, hey, what you doing? I said, hey, you know what I'm painting, man? Hey, who gave you permission? I said, man, that's gang graffiti on the bottom. That's gang graffiti. You want that? You want gang graffiti or you want hip hop?
Yeah.
And he was like, what is that? I said, it's hip hop, man.
Yeah.
It's rocking, but rocking flavor and color. After that, bro, there was what's up, class? Yeah, what's up, homie?
What's up?
Let me see you.
That's all.
So afterwards, bro, I was doing the printing shop, Ellie's Printing, cheap comics. Across the street, I was bombing it anyway, bro.
Yeah.
When a lady, this little lady, like an Armenian lady with a black husband, came up, can you do it? So sure, no problem. I rocked a big old rose with water drops. You know, for her, they needed a business.
Yeah.
And then after, she was like, yeah, you know what, man? If you're interested, we can give you the other half. I said, the other half of what? Of the flower shop. I'm like, flower shop? Like, and then I said, well, you know what? I don't, you know. In other words, homie, I started the hip hop shop with zero money from anyone, bro.
No intention.
Yeah.
With nothing. There were no investors. There was no rich dudes, you know, trying to come up on money. What it was the culture, bro.
And that was everybody met. That was where everybody met.
So look, bro.
Back school and from you know,
So-
Hollywood High, and we're in Melrose.
Look, RONEK.
CBS, UTI, everybody, NTS, everybody was right there at the hip hop shop, watching everybody break dance, and the individuals that work for this band, were like Will I Am, Rucka from Dilated Peoples.
Okay.
Come on, Skill, the King of Kings from UTI. Come on now, these individuals are about their business. And now look,
And did you ever?
Jesus is the only king of kings, homie. So here's the deal. Look, bro. So here's the deal. That flower shop, they ended up disappearing on me, bro. They like, okay, cool. Like, you know what? If you could, and I'm like, all right, cool. At the time, I called up Maestro. I said, hey, homie, let's rock some b-boy airbrushing from TGO. Let's do those b-boy jackets, bro. I had a girl at the time that made hats. Hey, you know, bring that stuff too. I had a homeboy that was a DJ. You know what, bro? Bring the turntables, homie. And we started racking all of the things to make a DJ table. Like, homie, I come from hip hop. So the DJ cages, bro, the battle stages, the battle floors, that's exactly what we ended up doing there, bro. And what I mean by us is the collective of everyone that was participating, giving their part, bro, to the hip hop shop. And that thing, bro, ended up going all around the world.
come on.
You know, starting the hip hop shop, you know, from the very first ignition, did you ever believe it was going to be that big? Did you ever think of it becoming what it became?
Bro, it wasn't made for money, homie. It wasn't made to self-promote. It was made to bring back the original culture before all of the deaths. Do you understand? Like, so the original poppers, I had popping battles there, bro. Breaking battles in there, bro. Dudes like Little Caesar was all strung out on drugs. So he came back from retirement with Chuco. Chuco went to go get him, and then all of a sudden he came with long hair looking like a crazy Apache, you know? And then all of a sudden they started breaking again. Willpower started breaking again. The Airstyle brothers, L.A. Breakers. Oh man, look, bro. Iceman from Wilmington. Was like, what in the world? White Boy Easy Rock, homie, from the Vans Breakers back in the days. They ended up coming down, and every week we would get a call from the Bronx, bro. We'd get a call from New York, from Crazy Legs, bro. And no, those are a whole different thing.
2 of the caps.
Look, homie.
In that jar, that big jar, everybody had to guess about how many, come on. Tell them about the little things, bro. The jar.
Look, to make a long story short, bro.
How many caps were inside of a jar?
There was a jar there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
And he got them that jar of caps by making a phone call.
Oh, wow.
Something out of nothing.
Look, homie.
Sorry about that.
Look, the hip hop shop was made naturally, bro. It wasn't made to self-promote. It wasn't made to milk a system. It was made to bring back the original heads from Compton and Paramount, Southgate, everywhere, bro. Back in L.A., and it had to be done, bro. It was never a flower shop or and maybe to the people that owned it before. But it was never. Look, I let Chino from B-Boy Records set up in there as well. I mean, I went to the city City Hall, I took out the business license in my name. I'll give you copies of it. Homie.
Yeah.
And so the original business license of the hip hop shop is under Hector Rios, you know? And so what it was, bro, it was a bastion to bring back and to connect, like a networking station to connect everyone again for hip hop, bro.
Okay.
You know, I don't care if you came from, you know, whatever, bro, you know, any kind of heavy metal culture or surfing or skating or whatever.
Yeah.
We're all that now.
You were loved, bro, and you were given a place where you could belong, bro. And so that ended up blowing up, going all over the world. Japanese were coming down. I made contacts with Kango. Instead of racking them where we got them, they gave me an account direct, bro. So I had the dopest Kangos. I had heads going to Chinatown getting boxes of suede Adidas, suede Pumas. I'd break them down and we'd be selling that. Maestro did the B-boy airbrushing, bro. Chino sold the records, homie, the B-boy records, bro.
That's Kango. Okay. That's Kango. That's Kango. I got Kango.
So it was a part for everyone to contribute and to participate, bro.
The hip hop shop being such a monumental aspect of the culture in all ways. Is that something that you believe will come back one day?
Bro, look at us right here, homie. Look at what's going on right here. This is B-Boy Summit.
Right now?
Guess what? We have a pop-up hip-hop shop.
That's what's happening.
And it's Carmelo Alvarez was here for the Radiotron.
Yeah.
Big Duran is here, homie. You know, that's in the crew. Crazy. There's heads from everywhere in the city, bro.
Yeah.
Because hip-hop was an alternative to death and drugs, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly, bro. La muerte y la droga, bro.
Okay.
Entonces, hip-hop is what created a safe place, bro, for people to be able to express whatever their talents are, bro. If you're a DJ, if you're an MC, we do rap contests there, bro. And it just kept going and going.
Okay. You know, now that we talk about the whole culture of graffiti and hip hop, is there something that you could change, whether it be from the past or future, that you would change?
You know, homie, all of us have made mistakes.
Yeah.
All of us have done things that we wish would have never have happened.
Yeah.
You know, the wrong relations, the wrong people connected, the wrong results of situations. But guess what? We leave things how they are. Those that are loyal will be loyal. You know, those that will backstab will backstab.
Yeah.
But you know what though, brother? We keep moving, we keep rocking, we keep painting. The main thing is to influence the upcoming generations, bro.
Okay.
Influence new writers, influence new MCs, influence new breakers and poppers, bro. Influence new DJs, bro. Exactly. To be better than what it is that we created, homie. And that's what I did for the Juvenile Hall system for 20 years, bro. Working with Silmar, Juvenile Hall, East Lake, Central, Los Padrinos, special rape cases, special murder cases, where they were hiding the kids in LA, you know, before the court systems. But I became a teacher right in a psychiatric rehabilitation center called Mid-Valley Youth Center in Van Nuys, homie, for 20 years straight.
Okay.
And guess what? I get calls from them. Hex, man, you're like a father figure to me. Hex, you know what? You were a leader to me. Hex, you were my inspiration. Homie, after 30 years, and to me, that's everything in this world. That was everything in the days of hip-hop, the hip-hop shop. That was everything in the days, bro, when we rocked with Kid Frost, La Raza. That was everything in the beginning, and that's everything now, homie. You're making a difference for the future.
But the video on La Raza with
For any child or any young up-and-comer kid out there that would watch this or knows of you and is inspired by you, what advice would you give them before entering this culture?
You know what, bro? Be genuine, bro. Be careful who you turn against. If you have a friend, be loyal to that friend. If you got a family, be loyal to that familia. If you have a crew, be loyal to your crew, bro. And métele con corazón. Like, put your whole heart into whatever you do. Whether it's any kind of element of hip-hop, but do it with your whole heart, bro. And always stay true.
The styles change, but the rules don't.
And be faithful.
The styles change, the rules don't.
Yeah, so that's the main thing, my brother. I'm going to be teaching many upcoming writers, you know, rocking pieces, not only that, there's multiple crews, homie. Heads from NTS from back in the days, heads from different parts of the city, South Central. And you know what, bro? It's the main thing is to make a difference. Once we're gone, bro, once we're dead and buried, this has to keep going forward, bro.
Last question I got for you, brother, before we wrap this up. Where do you see graffiti 100 years from today?
Look, bro, the styles today have gone, bro. If you see the burners,
Your crew, an FX crew, Dame, go from Dame, 3Ds, that shit's outrageous.
Look,
hologram shit, that's outrageous.
go ahead.
Oh man, my friend has been elected the president of the FX Crew International.
Yeah.
I mean, we gone city to city. We gone. I'm all city and Compton. Man, I'm out here in LA and they love me. I go to the harbor area and it's on it cracking.
Yeah.
You get me? Because of Hex. I'm international. I'm going to New York in about a month. During the time the Rhyme Fest is going down, I'll be at New York with my folks. You know, TNT crew, mingling, and handling my business and living our dreams. That's what we doing.
So look, bro, graffiti, the styles that are being developed, bro. What Ernie Valles, bro, did from way back in the days, bro. That's the smallest little piece on the back of the Subway art book, bro. All right, bro. The smallest little piece on there, bro. They did it with baby blue, with red, homie. But the style in that is amazing. And Ernie Valles in New York ended up developing a 3D style where you don't hit outlines, bro. What I did right now, that was just, Rust-Oleums, homie, and stock tips. I'm not trying to be perfect or pretty, but Ernie Valles, also Angst, homeboy Angst from LA, started developing the fourth dimension, bro. And then Dime from Germany, that's another brother in FX crew, ended up taking those and hitting those angles.
Like computer.
Homeboy Edmund from Brazil, from FX crew too.
That shit jumps
incredible, homie. Just incredible 3Ds, almost. So what I believe in the future, bro, there'll be holographic images, bro. They'll be using technology, science, with the work that's put up on walls. They project, bro, words from different parts of LA, and it's like graffiti, homie. They're projecting on a wall. But in the future, as technology progresses, robotics progress, you'll be able to take drones and be able to hit pieces on walls, homie. You'll be able to take drones and rock food burners on walls, bro. That's what I think. Bro, 100 years from now, dudes will be just rocking, bro, burner after burner.
My last question I got for you, brother, before we call this quits.
Fresh out some cool.
How does it feel being the president of FX Crew?
You know what, bro?
How's that feel?
I love my family in the East Coast. Because they've always shown love and respect to us here, bro. In LA. I don't see us divided. Like when the gangster scene, hit, all of us, bro, we're actually connected through hip hop, bro. So my homeboy Blame out there, bro, Silo, homeboy Merc out there, King B, OG Kurz, homeboy Ovi, Kron, Little Kilo, Big Kilo, Little Kron. All right, Elder, take care, man. Love you. All right, yes, sir. All right. Perfect. All right, bro. All right, take care. Yes, sir.
And I know you guys,
So what I'm telling you, bro, is the FX crew is straight up sangre, bro. It's straight up family, bro. And we're connected. Look, bro, people say, you know what, homie? Blood is thicker than water, or blood is thicker than cerveza. But you know what, though, bro? Spray paint is thicker than blood sometimes, homie. Spray paint is thicker than blood. And guess what? Through the graffiti culture, we've got brothers out in Germany, homeboy Spade, we got Daim, we got Clark Kent out there, we got Ras, big old Sasquatch Ras. In Spain, Mata just passed away, my brother Mata.
Rest in peace.
But we got Morse out there, we got all kinds of heads, bro. Puerto Rico, Ski just passed away, but we got Rexter out there, bro. We got many heads all over the world. And so FX crew, we just rocked a major burner on a Main and Main and 2nd Street, bro. We threw Kid Frost on there, but guess guess what? It's the connection of East and West Coast, my brother.
I know you and Kid Frost have a very strong bond. Can we talk a little bit about that?
Sure. He was there, homie, in the beginning.
Yeah.
He remembers me from way back in the 70s and 80s, bro.
Okay.
And Turi, his name's Arturo Molina Jr. What's up, homie? Yeah, good to see you, familia. Yeah, bro. Kid Frost is Arturo Molina Jr., bro. We call him Turi.
That was for the Rasta.
1979,
Yeah.
when the Sugar Hill record came out,
Yeah.
he went out to the military, bro.
Okay.
Ice-T is like 10 years older than just about all. He went to the military too before Kid Frost, bro.
Okay.
So when Kid Frost came back, he came back as a b-boy, bro. He straight up rocking Terminator. He was rocking Rough Cut. He was rocking all kinds of records, bro.
Yeah.
And you know what, bro? Hey, familia. What's up, my brother? Yeah, good to see you, bro. Kid Frost ended up coming back to L.A., but he was rocking, bro. Rocking as a b-boy in the beginning.
Okay.
He was there at Club Radio, bro.
Yeah.
Back in the beginning, before it was a Radiotron, bro. And Tootie was
What
there,
Ice-T?
Heckle and
Yeah.
Jekyll. Yeah, my homeboy, The Glove,
Yeah.
was there, bro. And so later on, bro, Water the Bush, Africa Islam's club, I would see him there too. I would see him on the streets.
Okay.
And so Kid Frost and I have a long history, and I give him the highest love and respect, bro, for being in his 60s, bro, and still rocking the microphone, bro.
Shout out Kid Frost.
Yeah, I love my brother Tootie, bro.
Again, brother, I'm grateful for this opportunity. I want to thank you for allowing me to
Man,
sit here with
you
you.
know what? I got so much love and respect for you, RONEK. You know, they call you RONEK or RONEK, you know?
RONEK.
Yeah. And I thank you for everything you're doing for the familia and for our international culture. Dios te bendiga.
Thank you, brother.
All right, bro. Love you, bro.
We're done.